Okay, so now let's talk about using these specifically. So we're going to focus on two chords, the E major bar chords, which are 6-string roots, and then the A major bar chord, which are 5th-string roots. So in this video, we'll talk about the E major bar chords. And when I say E major, what we do is we use this E major shape that we've learned as the base for the chord. Now, we've talked about with the bar, I need this first finger free. So the first thing that I want you to do is play this E major chord, open, 2nd fret, 2nd fret, 1st fret, open, open, with my 3rd finger, 4th finger, 2nd finger. So now I've freed this first finger up, and now I have the same shape, E, B, E, G sharp, B, E, again, root, 5th, root, 3rd, 5th, root. E major, but now I have this first finger, so I can start to move this shape and create the open strings, what are open strings here, with this bar. So before we do that, I want to show you how we can manipulate the quality of these chords. So first I start with this shape, E major. Now if I remove the pinky, then what I've done is I've taken this root, E, and then I've gone to a flat 7. Minor 7 or a D natural. So if I have root, 5th, 3rd, flat 7, minor 7, so what I have now is a dominant chord. So this is now E7. So E major with the pinky, E7 without the pinky. Okay, so there's my dominant 7. And this E7 chord would then resolve to A major. So, or other places. Now the other way I can modify this is if I remove this 2nd finger, that's G sharp, so now it's G natural. So now what I have is E, B, E, G natural. So now I have my E minor chord. So if I have the full chord, major, dominant 7, major, E minor, and then now if I take the pinky out of this as well and I have just the E, B, D, G natural, B, E, now I have an E minor 7 chord. So I have 4 basic qualities that I can get from this one shape by just altering it by 1 finger. I have dominant 7, major, minor, minor 7. So the first thing you probably want to do is just practice those sonorities and make sure when I lift that pinky that I have both the B, G sharp, and D ringing. If the D's not ringing, watch your 3rd finger, make sure it's on the tip so that rings. Then E minor, and then E minor 7. So once I have those 4 qualities, and these are all in your textbooks too, you can look under the bar chord section in your textbook to see the fingerings for each one. But then what I want to start to do is I need to start moving these and to make other roots, keeping the same qualities but moving the roots. So for example, if I needed an, let's say, F sharp minor chord, if I have my 3 chord in my D major chords. So then what I'd have to do is find F sharp, 2nd fret of the 6th string, and I'll approach all this in the next video where the notes are. So F sharp on the 2nd fret of the 6th string, I lay the bar across here, so now I'm going to have some sort of F sharp chord. F sharp's now my root. In D major, my 3 chord is F sharp minor, so that means I'd only need my 3rd finger and my 4th finger, not this, because that would be F sharp major, not my 3 chord in D. And then I strum all these, and now I have an F sharp minor chord. So as I start going through these chords now, I have my 1 chord, D major, 2 chord, E minor, 3 chord, F sharp minor, G, A. Now for B, I'd have to do the same thing. So B is on the 7th fret, B, lay the bar, and then the minor. Now there's my B minor chord. Now one thing that's weird about here is notice everything's in basically 1st position. This is in 2nd position, but everything else is down here, and then all of a sudden I have to jump way up here and then come back down maybe, so there's a big leap there. So this is where I go to the other strings and play, instead of playing a B bass here in that shape, I play a B here and play that shape. So then I can keep all of the chords in a similar position, and there's one through submediate, tonic through submediate in D major. In the next video, we'll talk about the notes, and then I'll go to the 5th string ones.